Alrighty, what's up, everybody? My peeps. What's going on, my peeps? You sexy bitches. Peter Joseph here for video number 2 on your Sunday evening, June the 9th, 2024. Thank you all for watching. This time, on video number 2, right here on the former home of the Gilmore Chronicles, now known as the Shadow's Lair 2.0, the backup channel. And this is episode number 30, Triple X, baby. We're going hardcore. Episode number 30 of the Shadow's Lair series. Thank you for watching right here on the channel. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below. And you know, everything else. If you're new, just subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment if you wish, but don't leave stupid comments because you get blocked automatically. If you don't like that, too bad. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the place. Hit the bell. Turn on all notifications for more. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. Enjoy the ride. And if not, get the fuck out. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, a little bit shorter intro than I usually do, but it is what it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in the description box below is my first video of this beautiful Sunday. My TNA and Ring of Honor review over on the main channel, Killer Demon 669. Check it out, on time, on cue. Do it now. And that's pretty much it. Alright, we got NXT Battleground coming up at the top of the hour, so right now on episode number 30, gonna be a little bit short and sweet video. Not gonna be too, I'll try not to be too long, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, on episode 30, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for your NXT Battleground 2024 predictions. NXT Battleground emanates from the UFC Apex in that great city of Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada, coming up in a little bit. We'll see how it is, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let me run down the card. I'm not going to go in any order, or any odor. as Uncle Ted Nugent would say, in that odor. But I digress. We move on. Alright, so we're going to start off the predictions with, let's go with the ladies, because as we always know, ladies first. So I'm going to go with, for the NXT Women's Championship, this might steal the show. I don't think it will, but it might. We got the champ, my girl, Roxanne Perez, or Roxy, taking on the TNA Knockouts champion, Jordynne Grace, in her second official NXT match. She already had her first official WWE match at the Rumble. But we got that. Should be a good match. I just don't see Jordynne Grace becoming a double champion and bringing the NXT Women's Championship over to TNA. I just don't see that. So I'm going to go with Roxy, because logic always wins. So I'm going to go with logic, and I think Roxy will retain the belt, and then at Heatwave, if Julia is cleared, because we don't know yet, because she had wrist surgery, she might not make it to Heatwave, which is next month, July the 7th. Then I can see Julia beating Roxy at Heatwave. Or she might appear sometime on NXT TV. They do the match on NXT TV, which I think is going to be a banger match. But we'll see what happens. But I think Julia will be the new champion right by either at Heatwave or maybe before SummerSlam time, around by August. But we'll see what happens with that. But I'm going to go with Roxy to retain. And there we go. Alright, then we got an NXT Underground match. The second women's NXT Underground match. And it's going to be a banger. Shayna Baszler, who used to be friends with this hot Puerto Rican chick. And it's Puerto Rican Independence Day. So, Luna Faisese. She used to be friends with her. Now they're bitter enemies. And, well, the only way to decide it, besides in the ring, is going to be in the ring, but it's going to be under NXT Underground rules, so basically an MMA-style match. No ropes. People around the ring. It really should be in the octagon. I mean, it is in the UFC Apex. recent MMA style arena. So they should just have a separate ring for them and just let it be in the octagon. Let them beat the fuck out of each other there. But they're not going to do it. But then again, who knows? With HBK, you might, idea. But it is what it is. Anyway, Lola Vice winning the first ever women's NXT Underground match against Natalya. I don't know who Lola Vice is going to have as her second, or who's she's going to come out with. Shayna Baszler, who knows either. But should be a great match. I'm going to go with Lola Vice to win again. I mean, what really? Shayna's got an NXT women's tag team, not NXT, sorry, WWE women's tag team title match to worry about this coming Saturday at Clash at the Castle. So hopefully, she doesn't hurt herself because she's going to appear on Raw tomorrow night to hype up the match for Saturday against Jade and Bianca and against the unholy union of the Witches of Raw, Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn. So we'll see what happens with that. So I'm going to go with Lola to get the win there. I'm going to keep the women's ladder match at last, because it should be the main event, but it's not, but it is what it is. Alright, but let's go over to the men. And for the NXT North American Championship, we got the champ, the alpha male himself from the Serengeti of wherever he comes from in Africa. Well, I don't know, it might be Nigeria, who knows. But Wakanda Forever, Oba, Femi, defends the belt against the former champion, Wes Lee, coming back for his first pay-per-view match in a while, and taking on Joe Coffey, who got into the match because him and Wes Lee won that number one contenders match. So, there you go. I don't see Wes Lee getting the belt for the third time, but I'm going to go with Oba to retain. I think he'll probably lose it at Heatwave, or maybe way after that, but I mean, we'll see what happens with that. So I'm going to go with the big man, Oba, Femi, to win the match, and that's pretty much it. Alright, then we go to the NXT Tag Team titles, which I think might change hands. We got the Superhero Power Rangers of Ben Frazier and A-Kid taking on the OC, the club, basically, the Bullet Club, to shoot you for the love of God, of Gallows and Anderson. Finally get their tag team title shot. I'm going with the OC to get the win. I just can't see Ben Frazier and A-Kid retaining those belts going into Heatwave. Unless they do a rematch, then they get the belts. But, I mean, you got so many tag teams, lurking in the wings like Wolfgang and Mark Coffey. You got, the Weekwood Gangsters. You got, who else you got? You got a couple other ones. You got Stax Lorenzo, Channing Lorenzo, Stax, and Luca Crucifino could possibly get it. Pretty much that's it, because everybody else, I think there's maybe one or two more tag teams that could get a title shot. But we'll see what happens with that. But I'm going to go with the OC to get the belts. And I'll bring those up and probably see them on SmackDown this Friday night in Scotland. But we'll see what happens with all that. So I'm going to go with the OC to get the win. Alright, then in the main event for the NXT title, Trick Willie Shamon. Whoop that trick. Yeah, I like it. Okay, look at you, come on. Trick Williams, defending the belt for the first time against, well, not the first time, against this man, Ethan Page, Old Ego, making his, made his debut 2 weeks ago. He's coming over from that company, AEW. A lot of people saying Ethan Page is going to win the belt tonight. I don't think so. I'm going to go with Trick Willie to pick up the win. Then we'll see what happens with him at Battleground. Not Battleground. Sorry, Heatwave. Might be a rematch at Heatwave, but we'll see. I don't even know. Really, Ethan Page did sign his contract to NXT, so he is part of WWE now. So I don't think he's going to win unless it's by chicanery, but I'm going to go with Trick Willie to get the win. And we'll see what happens with that. Then, the big one, really the big one of the card, besides the main event, for the new NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. This is going to be insane. We got the resident surfer girl, Sol Ruka. We got Fallon, don't call me Don Henley. We got Mia Yim, who knows a thing or two about ladders. Kaylani Jordan, I believe, her first ladder match. A lot of people in their first ladder match. We got Jada Parker, and probably your winner here, Lash Legend, Big done in this ladder match for the inaugural NXT Women's North American title, basically the TV title of NXT. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a banger. I feel really scared for the old 6 of these women. I think they might need my assistance in getting a massage, but that's just another story for another time. I'm going with Lash to win. I mean, if it's Jada, I mean, be mad about that. So it's either Lash or Jada gonna get the win. Mia Yim, no. She's gonna do some spots, kill herself, but I get that. Kaylani Jordan, maybe an outside sleeper pick. So Ruka, another one. I can't see Fallon Henley winning it. I'd rather not, but I think in the end, it's going to be either Lash or Jada. But I'm going with Lash, predictions-wise, I'm going with Lash. So, we'll see what happens with that. So, 6 matches on the card. Probably the show should end around 10, maybe 10:30, then the scrum after that. So, I might watch that, and then I might do the review, and then do Collision tomorrow afternoon, because I got a big freaking meeting in the morning, right in the afternoon, so I probably won't be home. I don't even know what time I'll be done, or even home, because it's a big meeting in the city. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be home by sometime in the mid-afternoon, and then I'll get the Collision review up, and then I'll probably be back to normal. Raw review tomorrow night after Raw on the main channel. Then back to normal NXT, Dynamite, TNA, Ring of Honor. This coming Friday, I'm gonna do predictions for Clash at the Castle. Even though it may or may not coincide with the SmackDown tapings on Friday, because it is taped. Why would you do it live? Because you have to do it at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't think Fox is going to have wrestling on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when it's 8 o'clock in Scotland. So we're going to get it taped on Friday. So we got that. And then Clash at 2 o'clock. I think 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because I think it's going to be like a 3-4 hour show anyway. So we'll get that. And then Collision on Saturday night. It's normal time slot. And Collision's ratings went down a little bit. Just wanted to point that out. Even though Collision was a pretty good show, but it is what it is. Alright, so that's pretty much it. My predictions. Once again, to recap, I got Trick Willie to retain the NXT Championship against All Ego Ethan Page. I got the OC, the Bullet Club, Gallows and Anderson to win the NXT Tag Team titles over the superhero Power Rangers, A-Kid and Ben Frazier. Roxy to retain her NXT Women's Championship over Jordan Grace. Lola Vice to win the NXT Underground match over Shayna Baszler. Oba Femi to retain the NXT North American Championship for on the men's side, and on the women's side for the NXT Women's North American Championship, I got Lash Legend to win the belt. Like I said, I would not be surprised if they give it to Jada Parker. But we'll see what happens with that. So, should be a good pay-per-view. There's some pre-shows going on. I don't even know if there's any matches. If there is, I don't really care. But it is what it is. So, should be a good show from the UFC Apex. See how it looks. How it looks. Look how he looks. Like Shivani wish like. But we got all that. So, should be a good pay-per-view. I might be back later tonight after the pay-per-view with your review over on my Peter Joseph channel for video number 3 on your Triple Threat Sunday. So we'll see what happens with that. So we just hit the bell on all my channels. All the channel links are down below, including this one. Hit the bell so when a video does go up on my channel, you will know about it. And if not, then I'll blame YouTube. That's pretty much it. Alright, enjoy the pay-per-view, everybody, and I will be back later for some type of video. But until next time, if you're not down with all that, that's too goddamn bad, because I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. Until next time, my friends, be true to yourself, and to pretty much everybody else. Be real, because if you're not, you're fake. And that's all I gotta say about that. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Peace, motherfucker!